Have you ever gotten in serious trouble? I was 14 and absolutely obsessed with magic tricks. I'd spend every single weekend at Westfield Mall practicing card tricks, coin vanishes, and rope illusions near the food court. My parents thought it was just a phase, but I was dead serious about becoming a professional magician someday. This particular Saturday afternoon, I'm working on this new card routine I learned from YouTube when I hear this blood-curdling scream echoing through the entire food court. I look up and see this toddler, maybe 3 years old, having the most intense meltdown I've ever witnessed in my life. The kid is flat out screaming, tears streaming down his red face, throwing his sippy cup across the floor. His mom is frantically trying everything she can think of. Nothing is working at all. Other people are starting to stare and whisper. Some are rolling their eyes like this mom can't control her kid. I can see her face getting redder and redder with embarrassment. She looks like she's about to start crying herself. The whole situation is making everyone in the food court uncomfortable. People are getting up and moving to tables farther away. So I walk over to their table and kneel down next to the screaming kid. I pull out a quarter from my pocket and do this simple vanishing coin trick I've practiced 1,000 times. I make the quarter disappear behind his ear, then slowly find it again, pretending to pull it right out of his hair. The kid stops crying instantly, like someone flipped a switch. He's staring at me with these huge, wide eyes, completely mesmerized. His mom looks at me like I just performed an actual miracle. I do a few more tricks to keep him entertained. I make his little toy car teleport from one hand to the other using basic misdirection. I pull a clean tissue from thin air and hand it to him to wipe his nose. I even do this thing where I make his animal crackers dance by moving them behind a napkin. The kid is absolutely losing his mind with laughter. He's giggling so hard he's getting the hiccups. He keeps clapping his tiny hands and saying, "More, more!" His mom is recording everything on her phone, saying I completely saved her sanity and probably her entire day. Other people in the food court are starting to gather around our table. They're smiling and clapping too. Some are taking videos. A few parents with their own kids are asking if I do birthday parties. I'm feeling like a total rock star. Everything is absolutely perfect until mall security shows up. This older guard with a permanent scowl walks over and tells me I need to stop immediately. I'm confused because I literally have no idea what I did wrong. I ask him what the problem is. He explains there's this new mall policy I never heard about before. Absolutely no performances of any kind without getting an official permit from mall management first. They consider what I did busking, even though I wasn't asking for money and wasn't even planning to perform for anyone. The security guard, who's apparently been watching me from across the food court for the past 20 minutes, says I've been soliciting customers and disrupting normal business operations. He's treating me like I'm some kind of criminal. I try explaining that I was just trying to help a crying kid and make him feel better, but he doesn't care at all. He says rules are rules and there are no exceptions, regardless of my intentions or the circumstances. He calls my parents from the security office and tells them they need to pick me up immediately. Then he hands me this official-looking document saying I'm banned from the entire mall property for 30 days. If I come back before then, they'll press trespassing charges. The mom whose kid I helped is absolutely furious. She starts arguing with the security guard, saying this is completely ridiculous and I was just being a good kid helping her son. She tells him she's posting the video online. She uploads it to TikTok that same night with the caption, "Mall security bans 14-year-old for cheering up crying toddler with magic tricks." The video goes completely viral overnight. 2.3 million views, 400,000 likes, thousands of comments calling the mall's policy insane. Local news stations pick up the story. The mall gets absolutely destroyed in the comments on their social media pages. People are calling for boycotts and saying they'll never shop there again. Mall management changes their stupid policy exactly 1 week later, but I'm still banned until next month.